the Oedipus of our separate past, those desolate paths which bring desperate wraths, the cultivation of inhumanity, the chains that bind our pure insanity, the righteous thread of perpetual debt seems to serve our vanity. Hollow eyes in that reflection, the life, the death, the resurrection, some sacrilegious misconception, the robe cloaking misdirection, a prayer for the irreverent, absent of intent. Our debts are very different, their collection imminent. Blasphemy splattered upon the stained glass refractions, morbid distractions resulting in actions from congregate sheep, but the shepherds are creep, and confessions run deep as they all fall fast asleep. But tongues are still gonna peep, and prayers are mundane when miracles become irrelevant. We pray for something vain which destroys the very element of what prayers were meant to represent, buying into false testament. Blasphemous excrement of cultural detriment. Churches, strip clubs, casinos, and whorehouses really are much different. And if you think that anyone disciplined has got it all right, then you are fucking ignorant. Let pillars fall and watch foundations crumble. Break down the wall, ensuring every brick does tumble. Destroy it all, so that every man must humble. Tear it up and burn it down until it lies shattered on the ground. Because we should be ashamed. No man is a man of God just because he's been ordained. Bring down the pillars. The truth of your confessions, what fallacy, through belief in mortal protection from spiritual transgression among a diocese of a skilled progression. The deceptive reflection of reflected deception, a shielded coven of lies and betrayal, hidden dungeons scattered along the labyrinth in their portrayal of some enlightened path, claim of resurrection from a bath in blessed holy water. Sons and daughters slaughtered, offerings for the puppet masters, priests and pastors cloaked in wardrobes of robes, deciphering codes of the Illuminati, refuge for assassins whom display loyalty, enlisted service in honor of religious royalty, the Templar of knighthood, clerics and heretics enforcing the policies and politics of faith. World leaders and warmongers sacrificing women and children in some sick, twisted ritual. Finance a secret society, a hierarchy of disciples, ravenous snakes with delicate titles. But there is no such thing as an altar of divine purity, created to manipulate and prey upon mortal insecurity. There is not one which has not been smeared and stained in the name of shame from carnal sin. At least every now and then. You see, even filled with people, it is still just an empty church. Let pillars fall and watch foundations crumble. Break down the wall, ensuring every brick does tumble. Destroy it all, so that every man must humble. Tear it up and burn it down until it lies shattered on the ground. Because we should be ashamed. No man is a man of God just because he's been ordained. Bring down the pillars. Bring down the pillars. From what kindless immaturities have been portrayed of that bell ringer, these mindless insecurities we've made forever linger, with the idea that we manifest timeless impurities, so afraid that someone points a finger. Structured religion breeds ignorance. How have so many remained unaware? I mean, why go to church when the first thing that they preach is God is everywhere? We are handed a list of commandments, and then we are told, go live this. But what's the point in walking a path of righteousness if all we need to do is ask forgiveness? as the fear and tensions increase, the church right just keeps expanding. But there cannot be peace without human understanding, and war will never cease when it's for what the gods we're taught to follow are demanding. Let pillars fall and watch foundations crumble. Break down the walls, ensuring every brick does tumble. Destroy it all, so that every man must humble. Tear it up and burn it down until it lies shattered on the ground.